I am powered by Love TV with our soulmate soul scopes here. We're doing roll 1728 on our decan ones for Virgo, whose birthdays are from August 23rd through September 2nd. We have Demi. Take one.
Greetings and welcome, my Virgos, to I Am Powered by Love TV, and to all you beautiful humans tuning in for the very first time. This is an Akashic Record channel reading with your guides, your masters, your soul books, and we present that with oracle decks, and we have a few here tonight, and we're gonna go over those with you. And again, this is your soulmate soul scope reading. And if this resonates with you, we definitely want you. If you haven't done it yet, then you should, because we are the home of transformational living, taking you from the 3D living mindsets and experience into the 5D evolution and the heart awakening of your soul, so that you can manifest your desires, your dreams, what your heart really wants for your life, and experience the freedom of expansion and connection with the universal laws, to live the life truly that you dream on your terms. So the soul books is what gets that child information for you. And Virgos, we're going to get started. Virgo 2s, my bad, it's Virgo 1. Yeah, we're going to put the Virgo 2s over here for just a second. We'll let Josh get those. So the year in review is the part that we're going to do along with the December 1st through the 15th readings. And you've been walking in an illuminated epiphany all year. And you've been seeing glimpses of the things that you'd like to change and how you'd better like to present who you are in the world. And you've been taking some pretty fearless steps in motion. You looked at COVID as an advantageous partnership and alignment of opportunity. You already had dreams that you never thought you'd see realized, and so you laid siege to those. And by May and June, you were already seeing the reciprocation of financial expression moving. So you were ready with a plan and a dream and something that you were able to move forward. So many of you Decan ones were not caught off guard. You were able to jump right in. You had executions of things in a plan already to go. And you started seeing the movement. And by July, you were surprised that not only were you getting busier, but you wanted to have some freedom. You wanted to kind of shake things, move things. You're like, okay, I'm popping, it's moving. And you wanted to get, out there, mingle, and socialize, and do a little bit of traveling, and expand yourself. And then, right around August, September, you started looking at the relationship sector. And you said, well, it would be nice. I kind of be okay. I wish we were closer. I want to know what's happening in my relationship. Why don't I have one? Maybe I don't need one. I still want to, do me, and I'm happy with what I got, but secretly wanting a relationship. And why is everybody trying to settle down? And I'm just getting started. New me, new year. It's still 2020, but deep down inside, even in your intimate relationships, because some of you started dating in August, September. Others of you started experiencing wanting to connect in a different way, but the communication just wasn't right. And also because your partner had started slipping back. You started facing relationship challenges. So everybody in a relationship started facing challenges. And this was the theme all throughout October, lasted almost all throughout November, and is now everyone's trying to figure out, well, finally, when you decided, hey, where's the relationship for those who were single? Is this going to happen? Am I going to meet someone? Is this relationship that I'm in, is it going to grow forward? And those who are already in relationships and married, you're trying to figure out, how can we fix the problems, or do I just need to walk away and throw in the towel and, just go it alone? So relationships are on the table for you in a very huge way. It's not so much money as it is love. So we're going to look at the Love Oracle deck, because this part of you is the part that they not only want to explore with you, but they also want you to really understand how much more you could be without the denial and the running from facing reasons why. And it's so often easy for you Virgos to say that the reason why this isn't happening is because he or she isn't living up to this expectation that I have of him or her to be partnered up with me. And I don't know why, no one can see what I'm worth. And I bring this, and this to the table. But you are coolly detached. You are so overly contained that you almost don't want anybody to do anything for you or to express a gratitude, because in your mind, you're like, I can do this for myself. But you want someone to worship you and adore you, but then you take their kindness and say, well, I could do that. What else can you do for me? And so the relationship looks like a laundry list of errands. And there's no emotional connectivity. There's no sensuality, sexuality, and no passion. And the moments when you had it, your partner was like, you doing some brand new stuff? Who are you? I don't even recognize you. You touch, you feel that? Wait, I'm tired. I worked really hard this week. I don't feel like doing that right now. And you're like, wait, what? I'm finally coming out, I'm exploring this new, feeling I have. Well, I don't know. I don't feel it. They weren't ready. And this shocked you. Because you expect people to jump at your command when you are ready to show up in the world. And you want to have this all the time. But that's the kind of reaction you got. And you wanted to hold hands, and they kind of like, what? Wait. Oh, it's you. I'm a big touchy-feely person. So I'd be like, first of all, if you don't want to hold my hand, we got problems and we can't even date. So I'm sorry. This is a requirement. So, but that's me. So your partner was caught off guard because you were so different, so aloof, so elusive, so emotionally detached, so emotionally unavailable, so not willing to talk about emotions, so non-feeling, so non-caring, so nonchalant. You see all those so's, and none of them words add up to healthy relationship, or even more so, healthy communication in a relationship. Nonchalant, withdrawn, aloof. Look them up. Distant, detached. None of those words fit into a healthy relationship, because we all want a different version. Unfortunately, we have to be the version of what we want. We've all heard Mahatma Gandhi's, got to be the change you want to see in the world. So, let's go. All right, here. So, isolation, we just talked about that. You are literally isolating yourself from those deeper connections. Your own heart awakening is what is transpiring here. And when you can become the true love of your own life and fall in love, deep in love with yourself, then the world is going to fall in love with you. You won't have to fight, push, struggle, force, manipulate, passive aggressively counteract with strategies. They want you to rebuild your heart. And that is by letting go of all the wounds, traumas, and the old story that you have to work and earn love, and also that others must prove and validate their love to you. This is a story that's old and tiresome. It is time to give rather than to take. They want you to bring love into the relationship. You are about to move through a cycle of movements, decisions, and change. Freya says this cycle of you doing this and not really living in the truth that you really do want to be deep in love and have an everlasting love must start with the love affair of yourself. And I'm Demi. I want to thank you for tuning in to I Am Powered by Love TV. This is the cycle in which what you were working on, and you've been working on this not just for this year, but you've been working for this. If you're 35, 35 years of your life. If you're 42, 42 years of your life. If you're 22, 22 years of your life. This is a cycle that has come to be broken right now. You are going to have to fall in love with yourself. Stay tuned. I am powered by Love TV so we can help you do that. I'm Demi, and I'm signing out. Namaste.